What's up, guys? So yesterday was our first full day back from the conference, but it was Sunday, so we were at church busy all day, and I didn't get to film anything. So today is actually Monday. I'll probably try to put this video out today, but right now we're sitting at the incubator because we have our last round of chickens in there. I did see last night when I came home that there were about 6 chicks hatched in there, but I'm pretty sure I saw way more that was open and was trying to open, so I'm pretty sure we're about to open this and see that there's a bunch of chicks in here. Nael, hi.
Hi.
She's with me. She wants to get some of the chicks out of the incubator, and after this we want to incubate duck eggs. We ended up losing about 3 or 4 ducks last week. We have no idea, and we lost a chicken that we know of, but looking at the chickens, I'm like, there's chickens missing. So because we haven't been getting any blue eggs, and I know I had more than one blue egg layer. We know that one blue egg layer, we found the body. We don't know what happened to it. It wasn't bloody or anything like that. One of our dogs who finds anything dead came and brought it to us, and it wasn't eaten, so the dogs didn't do it. I have no idea what happened to it, but that was also the chicken that kept escaping from the electric netting, even though we cut its wings and everything, so I have no idea how it kept escaping. So we are missing some of our egg layer chickens, but good thing that we now have the 25, what is it called, Isa Browns that we got. Well, now we're probably at 20. We did sell some, and then all of the chickens that I hatched from our backyard chicken eggs. So hopefully we have a good ratio of hens to roosters, because now it looks like we're going to be needing some more egg layers soon. So anyway, let's open this incubator. If you're new here, my name is Dominique, but you can call me Dom. This is Faith Family Homestead, and I'm gonna have to go out to the garden because I want to get some stuff planted. But before I do that, I want to get these check on these chickens. So let's check on them together.
Mommy, look! That Chevy!
There's a
Open
leak.
it! Open it!
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them in there.
I think so too. Hey!
Whoa,
Whoa.
that is a bunch of them.
What's up, baby?
Y'all can put them in here to transfer them. Does anybody have puffy faces?
This one has a black line in it.
Mommy!
Yeah,
Puffy cheeks!
that one doesn't have puffy cheeks, but it's cute.
Hey, nice!
Okay, better get out of here. This one's stepping on a cracked egg.
How many is this? 3, 6, okay, 7, 8, 9,
Hello, brown.
10,
Mommy, there's not white
11.
over there.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, let's take out the cracked eggs. So far we're at 16 chickens that hatched out of 30, but I do see that there's still some that have holes in them that's trying to get out. So I still see, what, 1, 2, 3 at least so far that have holes. 4. So I saw that there is 6 eggs that have holes. There's 6 eggs that have holes. This is 16 chickens, so that makes 22. And then there's 8 that didn't have any signs of holes or anything like that, but we're still only on day like 19 or 20. And chickens, they say, take 21 days to hatch, so we still have time. So we're gonna give those more time, but even if we only got 22 out of the 30, that will be fine. But this is so...
Mommy, it has a brown head.
Oh yeah, that was
Brown
nice.
head. Brown
This
head.
is so exciting.
It just has a brown head.
Yes. A
What
basket
is
full of
it in red?
chickens.
There's so much of them. That's so cute. My eyes can hold.
So I actually have to make room for the chickens that we just hatched. So I'm going to take out some of the chickens in the garage that are now big enough to go outside. But before I do that, I want to tell you that a couple people, my husband posted my testimony, my speech that I spoke at the farm where you live on Facebook. And he made it public, so I can link that down below. And then also my friend Christy posted on her YouTube channel. I'll link that video as well. I did post it in my community tab I think yesterday, so that people can watch it. So I'll link both of those. I think from Gracefield it's missing maybe the first 5 minutes, and then I'm not sure exactly how far, if my husband got the whole thing. I believe he did. But I'll link both of them down below if you're interested in hearing my testimony and what I spoke at the Farm Where You Live conference. So now I'm looking for a container because I want to get the chickens out that are big. That's like 4 weeks, I guess, in the garage, out into the tractor outside, so that we can make room for the new baby chicks that just hatched today. I was planning on getting outside earlier than this into the garden, but this takes priority that I have to get these things done before I can do anything else. So as you can see, these chickens, they are very big, some of them, and they're trying to roost. So we're gonna get some of them out. We have to clean out their waterer, give them some more food.
But now I'm being my princess.
So those 3 chickens back there are the 3 original chickens. So they're probably about, I want to say 4 weeks older than these chickens that we just put in here. So we'll see how they do. So hopefully some of these copper morans right there are females, because I think we only have 1 copper moran female and 1 rooster. So all of these white ones right here are the American breast. Those are going to be our heritage meat chickens. So we're going to get them in with the other chickens. So they all seem to be getting along great. My husband's bringing the water, the big 5-gallon water over. We'll have to fill up their food. You could put it in right here, this corner. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and take out this food container. Since it was only 3 chickens in here, that was enough for them. But since this is probably, I don't know, I want to say 40 or more, maybe 50. I'm going to switch out the container that I had for them inside of the garage and give this waterer and food, well, this is the waterer, and the food one to the chickens that we had inside of the glass room. So the chickens that are in our glass room are going to go into the garage, and then the chickens that we just hatched out of the incubator is going to go in where the chickens that we just had inside of the pool in our glass room once we get them out. So it'll be like a whole switcheroo going on. And then we have to work on building some more chicken coops because we actually still have more chickens coming. I talked about this before, but I had ordered 48 colorful egg layers, some copper morans, some lavender orpingtons, stuff like that, and they all died except for the 3 that you saw early in the video. That's why they were by themselves, and the company replaced all of my meat chickens and my colorful egg layers. So the meat chickens are already here, but the colorful egg layers are supposed to come later this week. I placed this order in January before I started hatching my own chickens, and so that's why we're ending up with so many chickens, but it's kind of working out since we've lost some chickens, and then you never know how many is going to be roosters. So I'm actually going to fill this up with food, take that one and bring that one inside. Don't pull it now. It's like we're playing switcheroo with chickens. 50 chickens in, 50 chickens out. 50 chickens here, 50 chickens there. That should be like a Cat in the Hat book. The goats are dying or whatever, bleeding, whatever the sounds they make, extra loud because we let out Winona and Lucy, her baby, because those are the only two goats that will stand there when we walk up to them. The other ones, if we let them out, they'll follow Winona if we try to put her back, but they run from us still, so it's easier to, when it comes time for putting the goats back, just to put back ones that are easy to catch and handle. So just added that food container. So Aiden got these are the Cornish cross and the Isa browns, and then our one little duck. This basket is so cute. I feel like I have like a surprise. I want to like keep them in here because seeing a basket of chickens for me is like seeing a basket of like colorful egg layers. I mean, colorful eggs where it just looks so pretty. And like seeing all these different chickens with all their different markings, it's like, aw, you're so cute. Oh, they're going to sleep. Well, okay. I'm gonna put them in their new home in this container. And then I did check, there were 3 more that hatched inside the incubator, but they're still wet, so we're gonna wait to put those in here. I cannot wait to see what these look like when they get bigger and have feathers and get their colorings in. I hope a lot of these are female. I mean, if they're not, like, we're gonna butcher the Cornish cross in about 7 more weeks, a little less than 7 weeks, because we've already had them for a little more than a week. And so hopefully some of the chickens that we hatched 3 or 4 weeks ago, we'll be able to tell which ones are roosters. They won't be ready to process, but we can like start separating them out, so that way probably when we do our next batch of Cornish cross, they'll be ready to, we'll butcher them because we're not gonna keep roosters. They won't be really big. They'll only be like probably 2 pounds, but we'll use them probably for stock and stuff like that, just because we don't have to feed them when we know that we're not keeping any of the roosters that come from our layers. We are going to keep the roosters that come from the American breast so that they could get big enough and then breed and then lay eggs so that we can hatch them, because we only got 7 American breasts, and going in the future, probably next springtime, we want those to be like our meat chickens, hopefully. So we want to grow our batch of American breasts to replace the Cornish cross. That's the hope. And so to do that, we'll have to incubate as soon as they start laying eggs, which will probably be in about 5 months. I think they start laying at 20 weeks, so in 5 months, which would be September, I'll start immediately collecting eggs. I'll be hatching them all through September, October, November, as much as they're laying, just to like get our flock up for next spring when it comes time to. And then it takes like to butcher them, and it takes, I think it's 16 to 20 weeks. I'm not really sure. I have to look it up again before you butcher the American breast. So definitely need to get our numbers up to, if we want to reach like a sustainable level with butchering meat chickens. Let me get these chickens. They're so cute inside of their new home. So we got all of the chickens moved around for today. That's an accomplishment. I am frying up some of this Canadian bacon I got from Costco because Anaya made some biscuits. So we're gonna have like a late breakfast. I went this morning, I brought my son this morning to go get his license, his conditional license, so he can drive from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. by himself, which means even though it's the end of the season for baseball, they still have about 2 more weeks, but I don't have to drive them to practice, which is really exciting for me. I've been waiting for that day. But anyway, I'm really, really hungry after moving all of those chickens. I think that was probably about more than 100 chickens we moved. I feel like the ones we hatched there were 25 Cornish cross in there, and there were 35 that we hatched. So I think there were 60 that we moved outside, and then maybe, I want to say 25 and 20, 45 that we moved to the garage, and then we just added the 16 from the incubator. So a good bit of chickens moving around, more than 100 chickens. And then, like I said, we have the 48 coming. I think they're going to ship today, and they should be here in, what, 2 days, if they do get shipped today. Future egg layers of the farm and future meat for our homestead. I am gonna, since we have so many meat chickens coming, I am gonna put a post for a class or something for people to come and help butcher chickens if they want to learn. So if you're interested, definitely let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.